I found a new tool by which USCIS officers test if some relationships are real and some are not. You wanna know? Make them do multiple interviews. This case, the client had to do 3 different interviews in 3 different locations, and that's way beyond what we've seen normally other than a fraud investigation. Let me tell you how the story went down. Hi everyone, my name is Joseph. I'm the managing partner here at Tsang and Associates, where we solve legal problems with creative solutions. So the legal problem in this case is that the client's 751 was denied. Green card, gone. Why? Because they did not show up to the joint interview. They filed it themselves, but they said they never got the appointment notice. Who am I to doubt them? I believe them. When they show up at our office, they got the denial in hand. First thing, we did a motion to reopen. Please give us another opportunity to go see you to present the case. The client didn't get it. Give them the benefit of the doubt. It's a real marriage. And then a year and a half later, the officer just dragged out this case. Normally, it's really fast. USCIS said it was COVID. I don't believe them because there's so many USCIS cases that we filed that got approved during that time. But they dragged things out just to see, well, if you are in a real relationship, you should be totally fine together. They did reopen the case, but they just never officially gave the second appointment. Then we finally got the appointment last year, so we helped them prepare all the joint documents, coach them, tell them exactly what's going to happen during the interview, and then we went with them to the interview. And then it was a great interview. They accepted all the documents, they were joking around, but then the case was not immediately approved. Now, before I go on, let me just say this case was extremely complicated for a lot of other reasons. There are checkered histories on both sides of the relationship, prior marriages, denials, low finances, constantly moving around, all these different addresses. It was just not a super clean case. There's a reason why there's a delay, but the delay was for another year. USCIS says, well, since you moved to a different jurisdiction, you need to now do another interview at that location. So now the whole case was transferred over and there's another second appointment notice. Now, let me tell you, these appointment notices came within a week time. So as in, you get the appointment notice and then the interview is within a week. And there's really no scheduling involved. So we had to quickly gather everything together, prepare them again, and then go into the interview again with another attorney to go with them to that interview. And I'm talking about like these interview locations are like 50 miles apart from each other. That is how USCIS is now testing certain relationships that constantly move around. They have addresses in different locations. And so to them, they really don't know if the case is legit or not legit. The documents are there, both people are showing up, but in order to test if the marriage is real, if the green card is that important to you, both of you can call off sick to work and come to the office and to do another round of interview. So in this case, there were 3 total interviews scheduled, documents prepared. We were hired after the case was denied. And each time you go to an interview, there's all the documents that can be updated. New bank account statements, new credit card statements, new things, new anniversaries that have happened. Many, many months have passed between each interview. So you want to document each one of those. And the tricky thing about what the officer did was in the second interview, they were able to read back on the first interview's notes and test if that was still true. Luckily, the clients were completely straight. It was a good case, so they answered everything accordingly. Even though the case was messy, at the end of the day, the officer believed them, and so the case was approved. Thank goodness. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Take care. Bye-bye.